welcome back to my channel. This is A Moment with Mika and I am Tamika. Today we are going to be talking about my first experience with panic attacks. So before I get started, I just need to say that I am no way, shape, or form a licensed physician. And if you are experiencing symptoms of anxiety or panic attacks, do get help, do reach out to your physician. All right, so let's get into this video. The first time that I noticed that I had anxiety happened to me about 4 or 5 years ago. I'm from the Bay Area and I was driving from Hayward to Sacramento to go visit family. All I can remember is that I felt this impending doom come over my body. My palms started sweating as I gripped the steering wheel. My seat belt felt like it was literally choking me, and it just felt like the trucks were just squeezing, like they're just squeezing me and I couldn't catch my breath, and I just knew that I probably was gonna die on the freeway that day. That partially was my anxiety talking. The only thing that I remember I can do was just pray, God, please just help me get through this. Please help me get to my destination safely. So I prayed and I played my gospel music and I listened to gospel music the whole way through. That helped settle my mind. The second time that I noticed that I have anxiety and experienced panic attacks happened around the same time frame. It was during the holiday season. And I remember I went shopping at Burlington Coat Factory, and that's the kind of store that will give anybody anxiety because it's a mess half the time. But all jokes aside, I was pushing my cart around the store, and before I know it, here comes that impending doom, and I literally just stood in the middle of the aisle, my hands gripping the basket, and I literally could not catch my breath. I felt sweaty. I felt like I was about to lose control. I couldn't do anything, but I knew I had to get out of the store. So I left my basket, everything in it, and I walked out of the store, got in my car, and I cried and I prayed. And by that time, I had stopped feeling the senses of the panic attack. I stopped feeling the symptoms by the time that I was in my car. So things that trigger, and what I've been learning for me, is that things that trigger my panic attacks were stress. Stress triggers them, and worrying. Worrying too much triggers my panic attacks. I know during that time of my life, I was going through a lot of transitions, and me personally, I tend to suppress my feelings. So if I'm going through something, I won't ask for help, and I'll try to figure out everything on my own, and I keep everything bottled in. And that's not good. It's not good advice. Don't do that. It's almost like trying to put a lid on top of a volcano. Like, bro, that ain't gonna work. You have to learn ways to express yourself and get your feelings out. Some of the things that I've been doing to manage that in this last couple of years, I pretty much meditate, I pray. Definitely, I feel like, I know religion is not for everybody, and that's understandable, but being a person of faith, it has definitely helped me along the way, and it has helped to center me and to give me that peace that I need, because without God, I wouldn't be anything. So definitely that has helped me. Other things that have helped me manage panic and anxiety have been like limiting alcohol and caffeine. And I tried to exercise, but I don't all the time. But I do notice that when I do feel better. So those are just some things that maybe you might want to try if you're like still going through your anxiety or panic attacks. And it's just an ongoing issue. Like, you have to continuously care for yourself. And I think that that's one thing, especially as women, we care for everybody else and we forget to pour into ourselves. So care for yourself, take care of your mental health, seek therapy, get help. There is a stigma, especially in the Black community, where therapy is just like, oh my God, you're crazy. Going to therapy, you need help. Yeah, no, I do need help. I do need to speak to someone, a licensed physician that can help me. And so that might benefit you as well, just seeking help. But definitely take care of your mental health. I will be sharing more tips and tricks and things that I do. I do want to say though, if you are watching this video, another important thing to do is just remember to breathe. Start doing breathing exercises now, so that way if you do have a panic attack, you know how to like coast yourself through it. So yeah, I definitely plan to share some more things with you guys later. I do want to share with you guys how the coronavirus and the pandemic also triggered me some anxiety and panic attacks recently. So yes, that'll be for a later video. But take care of yourselves. Definitely take care of yourselves. And if you are not feeling okay, make sure you seek help, or make sure that you find something that you can pour your energy into versus the worry and the stress, because all those things do trigger panic and it does trigger anxiety. Sometimes we take on more than we can handle, especially if you're an empath like me. Like, we take on the weight of the world, and sometimes it's a detriment to our own mental health. So if you made it this far, thank you for sticking with me. I hope you stick around. If you have not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe right now. Click that button, and we'll definitely experience this journey together, because I like that I'm not alone. I've been learning more and more that a lot of people that I am associated with have also experienced anxiety and panic attacks. So remember to breathe, remember to seek help, and you will be okay. Eventually, we'll get through this together. Thank you for tuning in to A Moment with Mika. Bye.